Hi, this is Jamie from the JKL Clan Studio, and what I'd like to share with you today is this stand-up flip mini book I had created. I was inspired by watching a YouTube Lake Avenue Designs, and so this is my take, or say what I came up from following her video. I bind it with some binder rings up at the top, and then I had made stick pins with this flower to go, and then I used some lace and some gold trim, and then here I have a border punch that I had glimmer misted and put on the bottom of each panel. Okay, on the side view I place this ribbon here to keep the back from sliding from underneath it, so that it would be able to stand up straight. And so we'll take you through the other panels. On the top portion of the panel, which would be the back portion of the cover, or say the front panels, I guess, I had enclosed like a journaling mat so that they could journal here what the picture represents down here. I cannot tell you what paper line I used. Basically I just went through my scraps and found a bunch of different papers, and that's what I used. Okay, and that's the front panel, the second one, and then here's the back portion of the panel, another journaling spot, and corresponds to the photo mat below it. Okay, and on the third one, another journaling spot. And on the back page I did something different. I had made a pocket. Again, I border punched it, and behind the picture of the two little girls is the pocket. And I had made a pocket envelope to place in here. Again, I got a little vintage girl here with some lace. And here you pull out the pocket, and there's could be a photo mat or journaling spot. And then I had gold embossed on the back side. And then on this side I did the same thing. Gold embossed it, and then have a spot for journaling. And then once you flip this over, again there's a spot for a photo or journaling, and another tag for a photo or journaling. And then I gold embossed the back, and that will fit here. And because I liked, these are so easy to do, and because I liked it so well, I made others at different sizes. It don't have to be as big. As you could tell, the sizes are different. So we'll put that big one to the side, and I will show you the other two I had made. Basically the same concept on these three as well, just the different sizes. In fact, this middle one here is even smaller than those two. And what I did is, when I cut the chipboard from the big one, I had leftover pieces, and so I incorporated and made three other small ones. But again, the same concept. Got your journaling and your photo mat. Again, finished off with the ribbon on the side, or on the bottom. Excuse me. Again, I use a lot of my scraps for the paper, And then I did incorporate buttons in this one. And some flowers. Again, I did the border. I like the border on the border punch on the bottom. Here you put two pictures here. And again the side view. And then my info on the back. And here's the last one I've created. Again, I used the border punch. Here's a journaling spot. A photo mat. The difference besides the size is that I bound the top with ribbon versus the rings. I found out when I tried to do the rings up here, it was too big, so my pages wanted to slip and slide, and so I liked it more of a snug. But yeah, you can't bind it too tight up here or your pages won't churn. So you have to play around with your tightness of the ribbon. Okay. And what I have here to show you are the chipboard or the cardboard. I just have some scrap cardboard here from some boxes, and then 2 pieces of chipboard. And so I will go and explain the measurements I used, and then basically it's just decorating, embellishing, and binding it together with a ring or ribbon. Like I said, it's really easy and fun to do. This here is the back of the album. It would be this piece here, and I had it a little longer, and this size is 9.5 by 5 across, and then I just punched holes here at the top, in the middle, at the top and the bottom. The bottom is for the binding it, the back 2 pieces together, so that the back piece, when it's standing up, it doesn't slide from underneath it and fall down. And then of course the top is for your rings or your ribbon or whatever you have to keep the pieces together. Okay, next is the other back piece, and it measures 8.5 by 5, and what it would do is like so. Okay, and then the piece that goes, everything is layered. This piece is a 7 by 5, and then the next one would be 5.5 by 5, and then the other one, the first piece, will be 4 by 5. And I don't know if you could tell how it's layered here. I believe it's either 1.5 inches, 2 inches in length, so that from, I'll show you on here, from this panel to this panel you have 1.5 inches, 2 inches to embellish, so that you could distinguish where your panels are for your next layer of pictures. So once you have that 1.5, 2 inches, you have your room for your embellishing for your other top piece to go over. And then I haven't tried this one yet, but I'm going to add this one the very top for like a title page for like a family or something to kind of explain what the flip book is about. And I have this measurement at 2.5 by 5. So again, ladies, this is a very simple project to do and to create. I have measurements. The measurements I have given was of this big piece, but again, I had extra scrap chipboard, so I went ahead and made the small one. So if you have any questions, feel free to message me, and I will do what I can to answer those questions. Have a glorious night.